It's time. What's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
You having a wonderful day today or what?
You know it.
Every day?
Yeah.
It's a wonderful day full of meetings. I didn't watch the Apple one, but I did watch the PlayStation meeting, man.
Yeah, that's going to be our focus in today's podcast, right?
Yep. We're going to get down and dirty on this, all this good PlayStation news. So you want to just jump right into it, man? Bullshit.
Yeah, but I'll let everyone know I didn't watch it. I caught a couple of headlines, but that's about it. So I'm going to let you fill me in, and then I'll give you my reactions, and you can give me yours. So let's do this, yo.
All right, man. So the meeting was kicked off with the announcement of the already known PS4 Slim.
Right on.
Basically, it was everything we already knew. We've already seen it. We've seen the thing playing. We've seen a teardown of this thing already. I thought it was kind of weird Sony didn't mention, like, we already all knew about it. Like, I thought there would be, you know, some kind of tongue-in-cheek thing, but that wasn't there.
Did they say world premiere? That would have been funny. World premiere, besides the YouTube channel.
I would have doubted it. They probably thought that they copyright strike everything off the web, so they're going to world premiere it. But no, we didn't see world premiere. They just kind of act like the shit didn't get leaked. But it came in $299, everything we expected. No upgrades to it. Same hardware, they said.
There's no downgrades either, though.
Well, they are missing the optical port for your higher end gaming headsets that use mixers and stuff. But I mean, I know it's going to piss some people off, but I mean those headsets run more than the PS Slim costs.
Yeah.
But still, if you're that hardcore gamer, it's definitely a must-have for you, especially if that's the headsets that you're used to. So I know some people are going to be irritated. I know they made it easier to swap out the internal hard drive because I don't think they don't support external hard drives. You have to actually pull the physical hard drive out of the console. But I think that was made a little easier on this. But came in at a $299 price point, man. What do you think about that?
Well, it's higher than me and you thought. We were looking at 200 to 229 as the sweet spot. $299. It's a price drop, but yeah, man. It should. I'm disappointed because I was expecting lower. So I'm actually, instead of buying the Slim, I'll wait for the PS4 Pro.
Yeah, $299. I don't know how they price it like that, especially with the Xbox One S offering so many premium features and with no 4K anything support for the Slim. $299 was quite a stretch. I thought they would come in at $249. I was hoping $199 because that's when I would jump on it for sure if it was $200. But $300. $299 is not justified for me. I think they should have downshot, but I do think there's a reason they priced it that way.
Why is that?
Because I think they're trying to get people to hop on that PS4 Pro bandwagon, coming in at only $100 more at $399.
Well, it worked for me because I'm going to wait for the PS4 Pro. What about the regular PS4? Is that gonna take a price drop too, or is it gonna be pretty much 300, 350, 400? Is that?
If I had to guess, I think that's what they would do because I know the original PS4 cost more to manufacture, and it's sitting at 350 right now. I'd probably see them dropping it to 300 and clearing stock. Because the Slim, well, they're not even calling it Slim. It's just the PS4 now. That's their new base model. That's basically the system from now on. They're phasing out. I'm sure they're not even producing any more OG PS4s.
Yeah.
So that's the route they're going with that. But the $399 for the PS4 Pro, I think, is a really good price. It came in cheaper than I thought it was.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think if the Scorpio is as strong as it sounds like it's gonna be, I don't think it'll be 399. I think it'll be 450 to 5 for your 6 inches of teraflops in your mouth, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Choke on that shit. Yeah, I think Scorpio. I think it'll be. I think it'll be. I think they're gonna shoot for 449 on that, but we can get to that later. I think. I had a lot of thoughts on that, man.
Cool.
But so let's go over what this PS4 Pro has to offer. The specs wise, it's coming in the exact same as we had all thought and had been leaked here for months. I think even before E3. I think it's the 4.12 teraflops, the same 8 gigs of GDR5 RAM, overclocked CPU. You know, they showed off a lot of gameplay. The games looked good, but I think if you're already on a PS4, unless you're gonna go all in on this thing for the VR experience too, I don't know, man. They didn't like blow me away good. I was expecting a little more for the games. I was a little underwhelmed by the gameplay,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, speaking of that, what did they mention as far as VR and the PlayStation 4 Pro? And did they have? I've been waiting for a bundle because they still haven't announced a bundle, but that shit comes out soon, right?
the VR,
And the Pro.
the Pro comes out November 10th, and the PSVR comes out October 13th.
Okay.
That was another big thing I noticed in the show. They didn't talk really shit about the PSVR. I thought it would be more of a focus, seeing it's coming out soon. They did mention how the PS4 Pro is going to enhance that experience, and they talk about some developers are adding, double the pixel count and stabilizing frame rates for it. But I think just judging on how the games look, they looked a little better. There was definitely more clarity, but I think they should have used the PS4 Pro or the VR as more of a selling point for the Pro and really enhancing that area of gameplay as well. They didn't really hit on that like I thought they would. I thought it would be a bigger selling point for them, but I think they just kind of stuck to the 4K buzzword all around the Pro.
Yeah, I imagine they'll have their own like a pre-launch party slash thing because um, if they're talking about all three, it would probably just detract from their main announcements, which is the Pro and the Slim. But yeah, I don't know, because that was my interest. Is I'm interested in VR. I know it's not going to be great out of the get go, and you'll have to wait a year or two, or even for the second iteration. But I'm still interested in if the Pro runs. If they had a Pro package where it's like $50 to $100 cheaper if you buy them together or something like that, then that would definitely put me on board and stuff. So sucks that they didn't announce any bundles. What about the Vita? Did they come up with the Vita too?
Fuck no, man. They're never gonna show no fucking Vita 2.
I was hoping I could pre-order that shit today.
I bet you would. No, there were, when it comes to the rumors, everybody was saying Red Dead Redemption, or the sequel to that was going to be there, but that wasn't there. There wasn't any new games or anything like that was shocking. They did show gameplay from like Mass Effect Andromeda, but we already knew that game looked pretty cool. But besides that, the whole show was pretty much just third-party stuff they were showing off. They showed off a little bit of DayZ, or not DayZ, fucking maybe it is DayZ. I can't remember. Their zombie game. They kind of used that to show off the HDR. They showed some Horizon Zero Dawn. That gameplay looked pretty good, but I kind of think that a lot of the gameplay they showed at E3 was running on this PS4 Pro because you know that's really my last memory of these games, and maybe that's why things aren't looking as good. Because I remember those games looking amazing back then, and they didn't really blow me away today. I was a little underwhelmed. I was hoping that the gameplay would really sell me on this thing, or at least get me hyped about it. But the jump wasn't what I was really expecting. Cool lighting effects and stuff they showed off, stuff like that.
What about 4K? What's the deal with 4K, either with the Slim or with the Pro?
So the Slim doesn't have any 4K capabilities. The PS4 Pro, so they did a big long, like this was a long, like boring ass technical. There was no crowd noise, anything. It was just like it was awkward, weird, cringy. But they did go over like the 4K rendering techniques with some slender, creepy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was man. Yeah, let's. They talked about their checkerboard technique that they use for rendering. It's the same kind of shit they used in like Killzone to get the resolution of 1080p. Same thing with Quantum Break. I'm not exactly sure on all the technical aspects, but they are definitely using a certain kind of rendering technique to help them get to a higher resolution and upscale these games better to 4K. So as far as native games, I'm sure there's going to be some titles that'll be able to run like a 4K 30, but we got no confirmation on anything running native 4K today. And I know even developers were asked afterwards, and everybody kind of stayed away from the question. But as far as that goes, I think a lot of the power is going to be used for graphic fidelity, effects and stuff like that. Maybe they'll bring options. I think I heard something about there'll be some options variants in some games where you can run 4K 30 at the same settings as the PS4, or maybe you can run it at 1080 at 90 frames a second with higher ultra in some settings. So that's a pretty cool little bit there.
So that's going to be a lot like PC settings, right? Just like you have your low end, your normal standard high end, and then your ultra high settings for games. Do you think?
Well, I think a lot of this, like in some assets, they said like this will detect if you're playing on a 1080p TV, then it's going to run it in pro mode for 1080p. So you're probably going to get a little boost in graphic fidelity, as where if you're running in 4K, you're most likely going to get more resolution boost and stuff like that. But that's not a bad thing. I play on a 4K TV. Just the boost from the Xbox One S makes games look fucking gorgeous, and that's running 1.4.
I wonder if it's the same kind of technology. Do you think it is as the S, Xbox S, and then PS4 Pro?
They're very similar, because I mean both of them are upscaling games to 4K. So
the technique might be a little different.
Even if they're getting a higher base resolution, even to get those higher base resolutions, you have to suffer in the graphic fidelity standpoint. So it will be rendering nicer textures and stuff, but in the end they're both upscaling to 4K. You might have a little smoother picture on the PS4 Pro, just due to more advanced anti-aliasing and stuff like that. So your picture will be a little nicer, but doing the same thing, and Xbox is doing it with their entry-level console. So that's the big difference there, $299 versus a $199 point. So what we got here? So they talked about games supporting, that are going to be supporting the Pro. So one of the first comments they made was they're going to have over 100 hours of gameplay at launch of this thing. I don't know what that means, man. What are you thinking about over 100 hours? What could that be?
That sounds like some marketing mumbo jumbo because, like, I don't even know what they're trying to, convey with that. Like, are they trying to say that you'll be able to get the ultimate pro experience with 100 hours of worth of gameplay? Like, that's, I don't know, because like you'd think it was developed from the ground up for the pro, but they said they weren't going to do that. Everything's going to run across everything. So yeah, what does that mean? I mean,
Well,
Shadow of Mordor is 120 hours if you really go balls deep and do everything in that game. So like, you know,
that's the thing, because these games weren't built from the ground. These are mostly patches. Even the new games seem like these are running PlayStation Pro patches to get, to offer a PS4 Pro mode. Like Shadow of Mordor, how old is that game? That's obviously a patch.
yeah, that was a 6
So
or
when it comes to that, they said they'll have half a dozen first-party patches and a handful of third-party. That doesn't sound too
well,
too optimistic.
6 first party is every single game they've put out since launch. Handful of third party. I don't know what that means.
That could be two. I don't know, how big are your hands, man? They don't. I think they were obviously being coy on that for a reason.
The problem with third party not doing it is because I bet Sony's gonna have to front the entire bill, because who's gonna buy these old games that they probably already owned on regular PS4, and like, so if I owned something on PS4 and I buy a Pro, I'll just play my game. I'm not gonna buy the new version, right? And
Yeah.
like, you're gonna have to pay developers to do all of this to up-res or upscale whatever they're doing. And if it's games like Shadow of Mordor and those kind of games that already exist, like, their peak of their sales is gone, dude. Whatever they make now is just like frosting on top, but like they already made their money and they're not really worried about up-resing it to the 0.5 version.
Yeah. I think they have to sell developers well, because there's going to be so little content for this. If they do sell a lot, I think whatever is on there is going to get bought. There's not going to be a ton of offerings on there. I mean,
if they did Battlefield 1, I'd be tempted, because
Battlefield 1 will be one of the games that
man.
will have a pro mode. Same with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Boo.
Yeah, exactly. I was sold until I heard that.
Yeah.
But going forward, they are going to be supporting it. They didn't get into too many specifics on which games, but the launch lineup does seem very, very sparse. So maybe this thing won't pick up sales even until around next year. The hardcores will pick it up day one just because they're tech whores.
Yeah, I'll pick it up when I come to the States in December. So I'll buy it, not at launch, but I'll buy it a little bit after, because I want a PS4.
I want to see the price drop a little bit.
Well, if it doesn't sell during holiday, hopefully it will. So
just got 300 on a Slim, 400 on a PS4 Pro, and then 500 next year on a Scorpio. God damn, my wife will leave me, man. Too much money.
Yeah. I feel you.
So yeah, those are the games that they showed off. Watch Dogs 2, they basically showed the same Watch Dogs trailer that they showed at E3. So it's obvious Ubisoft is at it again with their bullshit ass fucking trailers. Showing the best looking one that they could possibly find, act like it's going to come to all consoles. Same shit. Hashtag don't trust Ubisoft trailers.
Yeah. Ubisoft is the new EA.
Yeah, dude, and EA stepped up their game. It's fucking crazy.
I know how the tides have turned.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Yep, yep. Yeah. So yeah, it seems like, well, you know, it's news. It's interesting, you know. I'm probably gonna.
Well, since you froze, I'll take over. Um, I'm not gonna buy this thing. Uh, oh, you still there?
Yeah, yeah. Can you
Yeah,
hear
go
me?
back into what you're saying. You froze out.
Oh, okay, I was just saying that, like, I lost my fucking whatever. Anyways, yeah, I was going to say that maybe like it's cool, it's news, it's nothing exciting or crazy new. I was hoping there would be a beta 2 or a VR bundle, or at least one new game would have been cool. You know, I know it's not a game conference, but you know, but I'll be picking up the PS4 Pro. Just we could add more diversity to this channel and get some other reviews and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm on board with you. Like, I'm disappointed with the 299 for the Slim. If it was, even if it was I mean 240, is 249 or 299?
It's $2.99.
Yeah, fuck that. If it was 249, I would probably buy it, probably. But 299, I'm gonna wait for the Pro. Um, yeah, so little disappointing. Nothing too cool coming out of this conference, but everything was leaked, so it doesn't seem like, you know, yeah, didn't even really need to have that conference. Could have just went on YouTube and watched all the videos of the unveiling.
Yeah, yeah, no shit. They had the whole conference up, you know, a week before.
More
Yeah,
interesting.
I was underwhelmed. It was just a weird ass conference, man. I'm not used to those kind of. It just seemed like there was nobody in front of him. He was just talking to the camera, super like. What's that PlayStation guy's name? The guy that came out. Do you know his name?
Shuhei Yoshida.
No, no, no. It's a white dude. He introduced the PlayStation 4 too.
Ah, man. I do know his name. What's his name? I can't think of it right now.
On my tongue a second ago, but goddamn, I had the biggest oh shit moment when that guy started talking, dude. He sounds like a 5-year-old girl. He sounds like he got kicked in his nuts like right before he came on stage. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I thought my volume was fucked up on my computer or something, man. I was tripping out. Um, but I see no reason to buy this thing right now. They don't have any games coming out, and the games they do have are all like multiplayer, multiplats. And if I'm playing multiplats, I'm jamming on my Xbox. That's where my friends are. That's where everybody I know games. So I don't see any reason. Horizon Zero Dawn will be there eventually when I do go pick it up, but I'm not going to go pick it up for one game right now because I don't see myself jamming multiplayer games on the PlayStation.
I'm right there with you, but I'll be picking up A, to do reviews for this channel, and B, because I live in Japan, so everybody owns a PS4. So like all my friends have PS4s that live here. I'll give a quick shout out to DDC Double Down Crew. That was my back in my COD days. That was our clan that we would just wreck shop with. They all picked up PS4s. So I think I'll do it just to jam with them and you know, get a little bit more diversity on this channel. But yeah, I'm definitely lukewarm, and there's not much incentive to pick it up. But yeah, I think we're pretty much on the same page. I'm in a different country where PlayStation 4 is you know what everyone has, so I'm forced to buy both.
Oh.
Yo. Yeah.
I was gonna say
that I'm better at games than you.
bro. That balls are tattooed on your face. You've been teabagged so many times.
Yeah, yeah. Let's wrap it up. But first, let's talk about real quick. Let's talk about Battlefield 1. and how you're enjoying it, and if you're enjoying it.
Oh man, Battlefield 1. Uh, Battlefield 1's my shit, man. You see me, I'm top of the board all day, bro.
Yeah, man.
Can't fucks with
Yeah.
me. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah, I'm on the same page. I put up my impressions video today, so go check that out if you guys haven't checked that out. But yeah, I'm in love. I said I'll be heartbroken when the beta's over. It reminds me of Halo 5's beta where it was so good. I just fiend that game until it came out, and then when it came out, it was like all I could play or think of. So,
Yeah, I feel
yeah,
you.
I've gotten to the point where I'm getting so good. I can, if I really put my try hard pants on, I can not die for 2 or 3 matches in a row. Of course, I'm playing sniper, so I just stay 5 miles out and
Fucking
own people.
sniper.
But
You're
yeah,
the only
man,
bad part about the game, man.
shit, man. I think the snipers are one of the best parts. It's just the level. I think the rush on that level um, is just like a sniper pro. And there's always going to be 1 or 2 maps that are like going to be sniper heavy, and there'll be 1 or 2 maps where everybody's assault class, because it's all rooms and hallways. But yeah, man, that game's fucking so good, man.
All I do is attack that objective and fucking hop in tanks. I snipe when the whole other team is sniping. That's the only way you can fucking, you know, advance. Sometimes you get pinned down with that sniper fire, so you got to switch over that sniper class and take some domes off. But besides that, man, I'm rushing them fucking things, and I love that game, man. I'm gonna have major withdrawals once this beta is over. Until that game comes out, man, I'm itching my veins. Need
Yeah,
my
yeah.
fucking.
Give me that needle. Battlefield
Give me
needle. That's what they should call it.
But before we get out of here, man, I wanted to talk about Scorpio a little bit.
Sure.
And where do we think this is? What do we think? The play is here, and how Scorpio is going to react. I got a great quote from Albert Pinella today. He did an interview with Polygon, and I think this quote really bodes well for the pricing of Scorpio and the performance. So he spoke to Polygon. He said, "We know it's important to deliver an experience that demonstrates the power gap between PlayStation 4 Pro and Xbox Scorpio at a price that makes sense for console gamers. The performance delta will be obvious. When you compare Xbox Scorpio games and PlayStation 4 Pro games, the difference will be night and day." So what do you take out of that? Besides a major bump for Scorpio.
Yeah, dude, it's really well spoken because it's spoken with lots of confidence, and it doesn't sound like he's bullshitting. It sounds like, okay, this isn't subjective. This isn't objective. Sorry, it is objective. Like, it's the facts are saying that it's gonna be night and day. He's not just talking shit or causing more trouble. He's just literally saying, okay, like our console is more powerful. It's gonna be obvious, and he's not saying anything besides the facts. So I appreciate that. That gets me excited. And I think with it not being native 4K and everything, like, I think it's obvious to most people that Scorpio is gonna be just a fucking beast, yo. So yeah. Yup, I'm excited.
I think it's going to be a beast. I think they're going to go the same route and offer, experiences for gamers who are still on the 1080p TVs, and I think those games are going to be fucking incredible. I think they're 4K games. I think they're going to have. I think they're going to have a ton of content actually too when this thing comes out. I think every game especially exclusive from here till Scorpio's release will have is already being built for the Scorpio. So I think they're gonna do really good with that. But I think really important was his comment on how the price, the price needs to be comparable and make sense for the console gamer, because everybody keeps talking about how this thing's gonna be expensive because PC parts are this and that. But I think that was very deliberate to say to make sense to console gamers. I think this thing is gonna have a pretty reasonable price, not the $800,000 that you see in all these comment sections.
Yeah. I think I'm from his comment, sounds like it's because he said it's night and day, that can also mean that it's going to be more expensive, you know. But I see it being $449 to $499 max. I doubt it'll be a penny over 500. So
Yeah,
that's good news.
yeah,
That's
I
good news
think
for all
so
of us.
too. I think so too, especially not knowing how this PS4 Pro is going to do. Uh, you could see price drops by next Christmas, and they'll still have to compete with that, you know. Unless
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see at E3. Maybe sooner. I know they want to do a fan fest this fall, and I think that'd be a smart time to come show a little bit of gameplay a month before the PS4 Pro releases, and just tell people, just save your nickels. In 5 months, you can pre-order this beast. You know.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
man. Did you see that? Yeah, I mean, they announced that Forza Horizon 3 is going to be the first native 4K game, like built for 4K before whatever, so it'll run Scorpio.
version.
But they also announced, which is super cool. It's fanboyish, but one of the vehicles. Did you hear about this? One of the vehicles in Forza Horizon 3.
Oh, the
Okay.
Warthog.
Yeah, dude, and it's in like the outback of Australia, and it has one of the best, I think, it has the best suspension in the game. So they made it not just like not just the skid, but they made it practical and fucking dope. So yeah, that'll be something fucking fun to play, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I got to talk to one of the devs at the pre-packs, and he was telling me that they're actually they are going to have music stations. They're bringing it back to Forza Horizon 3, and one of them is going to be your Groove Music app, so you can actually build your own playlist to listen to in the car, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm good.
An Australian station from Australia that'll also be one of your options as well, man.
Yeah, I'm going to download Halo 3, the opening, or basically the Halo 2 opening thing, and then just put that as my only song on my Groove. And I'll be rolling through the whole Warthog listening to
Yeah. Fuck. Wish you could shoot your guns on that motherfucker.
Yeah, they're not gonna have the gun. They're not even gonna have the turret on the back, but
I'm gonna have to find a way to teabag people in that bitch. There's a will, there's a way. Hopefully they have like a hydraulic button on that thing. You just bounce on people's fucking grills.
That's what I'm talking about.
Did you have you seen any of the Record gameplay in the last couple days?
No, I saw a lot of people shitting on it. How one of the devs says you can beat it in 15 minutes or something.
Are you sure it's the right game?
Yeah, man. They said like if you go run from objective to objective, you can speed run it in 15 minutes. Like that's not doing, like Witcher you could beat in 20 hours probably, but it's a 200-hour game if you do everything, So yeah. I think it'll just be side objectives and exploring and collectives and stuff will make it a full game. But yeah, does it look good? Like
yeah, I think it looks better every time I see it, man. It seems like there's a lot of customization, especially for like your companions and stuff. I think the game looks beautiful. I know a lot of people think the game looks budget or not AAA. I just think it has a unique art style, and it really looks dope. I think it actually looks really dope. I'm hearing it's a 15-hour campaign. I think that's what one of the devs said, that it took him to beat, like 12 to 15 hours. So it's a pretty good campaign. It's definitely a change of pace. The first kind of game like this in the Microsoft lineup. I don't know how well it'll do. I don't know how well it has to do to be successful. I don't think it's not a huge budget game like Gears of War or Quantum Break or something like that.
Yeah,
smaller things. But I think 200,000 copies is a success for this game. And
yeah,
I think do it. I think
$40, right?
Yeah, $40, man. $40 for a 15-hour game. It's pretty much every PlayStation game, 15 hours and done. But this one's $40. So there you go.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
what else?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Looks dope. Looks dope.
Yeah, there's been a lot
Um,
of they've been streaming and shit. I want to check that out. I gotta watch more of it. I just catching clips here and there in between my wife yelling at me.
yeah, I feel you there.
But,
Shit. Yeah.
you got anything else on your mind, man?
Yeah, man, I do. I got. I want to know what you're playing. What you got going, man?
Oh, of course, I'm playing Battlefield 1. Play it till the wheels fall off on the 8th. Uh,
Eh,
fuck. I
Me too.
gotta find a way to keep playing that game, man. I don't. It's gonna be weird coming home at night and fucking. I guess I'll have to get back on Halo or something or find a. I got a couple campaigns I still got to run through. I got a big backlog, so I don't know. Maybe I think I'm gonna run through all the Halos again.
Yeah, man, we should definitely. I want to start doing Halo multiplayer again just to make some highlight reels. I've noticed actually. I meant to bring this up that I think in one of the patches the game DVR was improved, like the quality, because I know my old Halo clips looked so shitty, but like the Battlefield ones I've been recording are like really high quality. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing it because I'm doing it through my computer or what, but just the game DVR looks super nice. So I'm gonna go back and start putting together some Kilimanjaros for this channel, yo.
Ah, fuck, I got a whole backlog. I had to start emptying out my DVR last week because my shit was full. Spent
Damn,
about an
man.
hour deleting videos and saving the good ones, but I still got a shitload on there.
Right on. What? Maybe lastly before we go, let's do our faves. You know, what's your let's do your favorite. What the fuck should we do? What's your favorite cookie in your favorite movie?
Oh man, the cookie is same as pizza, man. If it's a fuck cookie, I'll eat it. Chocolate chip, macadamia nut, I don't give a shit. Raisins. And favorite movie, Jurassic Park for the win, baby.
Boo. Nah, Jurassic Park is good. I'm going Chips Ahoy, regular ones. I heard they're like 90% chemicals and they'll give you cancer, but I don't give a fuck. That's what cancer tastes like. I want cancer.
Is that just because you don't have them in Japan?
It might be.
It's fucking ain't that good.
Exactly. You gotta eat fucking weird ass cookies here. And then for movie, I'm gonna say I can go. I'm gonna age myself and say The Dark Crystal, Jim Henson, my favorite go to bed stoner movie of all time. Took me 2 years to
Yeah,
get. I would just fall asleep in the first hour.
yeah, that's a Fellowship of the Ring for me right now.
Yeah, just put it on.
Watch The Shire in 4K, and then I'm out before the good shit happens.
Oh, it's so awesome. Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
make it through one of these days. One of these days.
Good shit. Good
But
shit.
that's good shit, man. So that's the PS event in a nutshell,
Cool.
y'all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You gonna watch it? You gonna actually go back and watch the whole thing?
Uh, from your impressions, I probably won't. I might watch. I might listen to "P.S. I Love You." Just listen to them shit on it.
Oh
But
man, that shit
that
was
shit,
fun. Not what I
yeah,
expected.
they're hilarious when they don't like something that they like. They're fanboys at PlayStation, but when they don't like something, man, they're so hard on their own brand. So that's one of the reasons I respect them. Like they don't find a way to like twist it or say that they liked it. They'll
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. Especially, fuck, Colin was just shitting all over the event so hard. You
That's
just,
all he does, dude.
it was just like, I think it's like 45 minutes or an hour, their wrap up show. And it's just the look of disgust on their face the whole time. Every
They're
single,
off to
even, even if one would start to kind of damage control it, then the other ones would be like, fuck, this thing's garbage. What are they doing?
Yeah, I like when Colin just sits there and he'll think about it for like you can just see it in his head. Like he'll be like, yeah, well, I guess it wasn't so bad. And they just like, nah, man, I just can't do this anymore. Like it was fucking horrible. It just like goes off and just can't stop. It's the best,
Yeah, definitely. I definitely suggest watching that. It was, those guys are always funny, especially when they're shitting on the console they love. It's even better.
Cool, man. Well, what should people do until next time, brother?
I don't know, man. Just check out our content. I know you just put up a video, right?
Yeah, maybe 10 minutes ago.
I'm gonna have to check that out when I get off of here. Hopefully, I'll probably tomorrow's the last day of the beta, so maybe I'll give my final impressions and wrap up. I think everybody knows I have a major boner for the game already, but
Cool.
maybe I'll go over some of the things that I don't like about it. There are a few, but overall the game has been beyond my expectations. So beyond infinity and beyond.
Beyond.
But
So yeah, man, let's do another one. Maybe next week we'll find some. Maybe we'll do the future. We'll talk about the future of Xbox.
Hopefully we'll get some good Xbox news now, since the cat's out of the bag for PS Pro. Microsoft needs
I think we'll hear something within a week.
Start quote unquote dropping leaks, just to get people hyped for it. So hopefully there'll be some news coming in the next few weeks about that, or at least some good shit to talk about.
Ooh, cool. Let's jump on some Halo multiplayer together too, dude.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anytime.
Yeah, I'm gonna start live streaming all my shit, because I was doing it for a while before we even did this channel, and just fucking too lazy to press a button before I play, even though
we need to live stream some 1vs1 so people can see me bag all over you.
Yeah. Don't cry and don't call out leg. Those are the things you're not allowed to do.
Oh shit. Yep. If you can't get the tea bag, blame it on the leg.
Yep.
That's my mom.
Cool, man.
Brother. Well,
all right, I gotta go fucking work. Boo.
Yeah, it works for jerks, man. Fuck, I gotta wake up in 6 hours for work. Fuck. But until next time, man, y'all keep playing them fucking games, bruh.
Yeah, and everyone subscribe and tell your friends so we don't have to go to our shitty.
Hey, we got a viewer right now, bro.
Really?
Hammy.
Or my wife's spying on me. My wife's taking notes.
Homo. Throw something down in the chat for us, bro. Throw it down in the chat.
Yeah, I hope it is you, Sammy. My wife's like, why isn't he walking the dog? She's just spying on me. It might be your wife too. Spying on you.
I put her to sleep.
Yeah.
But all right. Until next time, bruh.
Games.
Games. I'm out.